Our new Kubota tractor is now at just about the 50-hour mark. It's right at 47 hours, and it's time to do the 50-hour maintenance. And in this 50-hour maintenance, we do the oil change, the oil filter change, and the hydraulic filter. One thing I'm a little nervous about is that hydraulic filter, because you have to pull it real quick and try not to lose all the fluid and put it right back in. I wanted to try to use a vacuum, but I don't have a vacuum that's small enough to go into the hole there. So I'm just gonna try it. I do have a gallon of fluid just in case I lose some. Hopefully I won't lose more than a gallon. Gonna give it a try. So I think we're gonna start with this. The filter I've got is from Kubota, and it's the W9501-45101. And it looks like it's got the magnetic ring in it. Look, that's actually a magnetic ring in it. So hopefully I'll just pull this out, or pull the old one out and put this one back in. And I hope not to lose a lot of fluid that way. Now before I start, I looked at the little glass in the back to see where the level is. And I can see where we're parked. The line is just right at the top of the glass, so I know what to do, how much to put back in if I need to put some back in. Notice that's dented anyway. All right, here we go. All right, come on. All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Probably what I'll do is measure how much I've got in this oil pan. The book actually says tighten the transmission oil until it contacts the mounting surface, then use a wrench for an additional 1 turn. So I've got that. We're going to start it up and just for a second and push some of that fluid through the filter and then check the level. It's about halfway, so I'll put just a touch of fluid in there. Okay, see what we get. I'm gonna put just a touch more. Okay. I think that's good. Next thing on the list is changing the engine oil and the oil filter. So we're gonna get up under there. It's got 2 drain plugs on it. Gonna find those and drain the oil. Now remember, there are 2 bolts on this tractor that you'll have to take out. I think it was a 19 millimeter, but the camera wasn't running when I took these out. And also when you take these bolts out, make sure that little washer doesn't fall off of it. All right, I saw this trick from somebody else. I didn't invent this, but I am going to put some aluminum foil here and hopes to keep oil from going all over the place. Let's see how this works. I've got it going into an oil pan, so I'm going to take off the filter right now. Okay. One of the things I didn't have was an oil wrench that was the proper size for this filter. I used these bigger pliers. I barely compressed them because I didn't want to damage the filter. It looks like it's working pretty good, keeping that oil off. It looks like it's working pretty good, keeping that oil off, taking the oil filter off here. All right, we got the oil filter off. This is the HH164-32430. I'm gonna put my finger in here, get some oil on it, and put some oil on this gasket. All right, that feels like it's going good, okay. All right, contacts, and then they say by hand, go 1/2 turn. All right, so we're gonna do that. 1/2 turn, and time to put the bolts back in. All right, got them hand tight. We're just gonna put these just snug, really. All right, so it calls for 8.2 quarts. Gonna put our new little funnel in here. All right, so we're ready to put the first quart in. Make sure it's not coming out somewhere. When I was at the dealer, he gave it to me in quarts, and I'm kind of glad he did, because it kind of helps you keep up with how much you're putting in. By the way, I'm using the 1540 Kubota engine oil. All right, I can put a little more in it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put the other of this quart in, because the book says to the top of the line. That's what we're gonna do. So here we go. All right, that is right exactly at the top. So I'd say that's pretty good.
After I got the oil to the right level at the top of the line on the dipstick, I ran the engine to make sure the oil was in the filter and to double check everything and to double check the level, and it looked like everything was good, so we're ready to go.
Well, there you go. That's the 50-hour maintenance on my Kubota. Remember, I'm not an official mechanic, but I was able to get the job done. Always check your owner's manual and check with your dealer to make sure you're doing everything right. And honestly, it wasn't really too bad to change this out. I was a little nervous about taking that filter off when it had fluid in it and losing all the fluid and having to go get some, but I think I lost about a quart, and that was about it.